Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today we're gonna react to a video of Mr. Smelly. So yesterday I saw a video who's called Fragrance YouTubers Are Lying to You by Mr. Smelly. So I decided to watch it. I think it was really interesting what he was saying, and I decided I'm gonna do a review video telling my thought about it and all of this.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to tell you why a heck of a lot of what you hear in fragrance review videos, fragrance YouTube videos, is a pack of lies. My intros are still here in the videos, but now they're at the back end, they're the outros. People keep skipping them. We've got to get to the point at the start of the video. People click to see why it's lies. I'm going to tell you. A lot of what you see in YouTube videos is a load of BS. I'll tell you what, I'm guilty of it too, so this is no slight on anyone. Let's get into this, okay? You tell me what you think in the comments down below.
You are immature, you are narcissistic, you're an asshole!
First of all, here's the first thing. People telling you, drive girls crazy. You see that, don't you, as the thumbnail thing, the headline, drive her crazy. Okay, this is an absolute pack of lies. A fragrance does not drive a girl crazy with lust or attraction to you. It just doesn't happen. It's a nice icing on the cake if you're attractive in other ways. This whole...
Yeah, and the thing is that fragrance is like just an aspect. Fragrance is actually part of clothing. I mean, whatever you wear, like as clothes, is just having like little icing on the cake, the little cherry on the sundae by having a nice fragrance. Of course, some fragrance are more likable, some fragrance might give you more compliment, but really it's not the only factor that will make someone or a girl like attracted to you. Helps, but that's not all.
Is so dumb. I know it gets people to look, it gets people to watch. It is really, really stupid. Can you possibly imagine that some of these geeky guys in the videos, no offense, have ever driven women crazy with their smell or anything else? I'll tell you what actually drives women crazy in my experience in life. Leaving the toilet seat up, that drives them crazy. Sitting up drinking alone on a Tuesday night after they've gone to bed, that'll drive them crazy. That'll get you a reaction. Loading up the dishwasher wrong. This is the kind of stuff that actually drives real women crazy, but the fragrances don't do it. It's complete lies. If you dress well, if you're a charismatic person, if you look after yourself, if you're charming and you wear a nice fragrance, yeah, it's a lovely icing on the cake. Don't believe these liars, though. And I've kind of done it myself. I'm no slight on people. People in the video, thumbnail, just to get you to watch, Michelle Fragrance, great reviewer. Jeremy Fragrance, good. Curly Fragrance. Jeremy Fragrance, respect to him, Jensen's. Just picked three big faces to get you to watch. Compliments, you know it's all lies. How can you have a top 10 most complimented list? How many compliments are you getting? How many compliments did the top one get? And how many compliments did the bottom one get? Who gets that many compliments? Not many people in real life. It's just a stupid thing. I've done it myself. I'm then guessing what might get me a compliment. Or maybe I can just about think of 10 fragrances that ever got me a compliment once each. I was lying to you, really, to say these are the top.
Yeah, like compliments is more about the fragrance projection than its actual smell. I think some of the fragrance I got more compliment was like not fragrance you will expect compliment. The three that I would have like best example would be Polo by Ralph Lauren. There's also Bijan Man, that is like known to be some kind of huge powerhouse. And there's Homme Sauvage by Kai's Perfume that smells like leather and asphalt. So it's really about projection more than anything.
10 complimented, like I have a chart about that. Just lies, and we have to do it to get you to... You're guilty too for watching this garbage, you lot. I'm telling you, subscribe if you like this video. At least it's different, even if it's really bad. Don't forget, people, if you want to buy fragrance samples in the USA or Canada or Puerto Rico, go to myfragrancesamples.com. Use my code Mr. 15% off, link in the description. Amazing site with incredible range of fragrances. Next thing, performance. Loads of lies about performance on fragrance. So people will tell you, oh,
yeah, alternatively, go use this code, or if you want like full bottle fragrance, go use my code. on my link for fragrance buy. Usually I don't do this, but he did it, so I'm gonna follow his example.
One lasts approximately 8 hours. Like, you can really measure that or judge it. It's so subjective depending on where you are, outside, inside, where you sprayed it. Maybe you got a blocked up nose that day. Maybe you got a bit of hay. They don't know any of this stuff. Then they'll tell you it projects about an arm's length for the first 2 hours. How can they know that? Your nose is here and an arm's length away is over there. So how can you smell what people are smelling over there unless you get people to go and stand there and tell you and then step back at half an inch or a foot and then tell you they can't smell it anymore? They haven't done that. They don't.
I actually do this. Yeah, people get annoyed when you do this, but that's how I know the distance. Usually it's my wife. I ask her, and usually getting really pissed sometimes that I ask her again at like the worst time that I just put fragrance. I need to be now that I know the projection. Anyway, that's how I know the actual distance. That's why I say like that arm length or like a little bubble. Let's say an extended bubble. This is how I do it. I know a lot of people will not be doing this. Just guess, look at Fragrantica, figure it out in other ways, guess it, like he says, but I do it. And for longevity, I agree that longevity doesn't work. Even like longevity and projection there's so much factors that comes in there. There's like your skin itself, like how it reacts, the heat that there is, wind, if you're working like you're doing something physical and you're getting hotter and cold outside. It's a lot of factors can determine how long it is. There's another fragrance YouTuber, Bruno, Parfum pour Homme. It's a French channel. And he was talking about L'Homme Idéal Cologne. He was saying that it doesn't last long. I think it lasted like 3, 4, maybe 5, no, not even 5 hours, I think, on him. But for me, if I remember well, it's a good 8 hour that it lasts. Really depend on a lot of people. The only thing we can give is our own experience of the fragrance as fragrance reviewer, and we're humans. People believe that we need to be objective and everything, and we might as much as we want, but we're still human with our flaws, with our own like being how we are. Like our sense of smell will be different. When I talk about this, I often talk about the video of Vsauce, that there's like a green strawberry on like neon like green strawberry, that and the whole video is about like, if I take something like this is yellow, but how do you know that the yellow here is the same color that you're seeing? Maybe when you see yellow, like you're seeing this color. When I see this color, I would call it green. Like if I see this color, I call it green. This one, I call it yellow. And because when I see this, I see something. And when I see this other one, I see something else. But maybe like the color that I see are actually switched. But because what I see was told to me yellow and green, I assume that's what it is. There's no real way to know for sure that we have the same experience of the world than other people. And I think perfumery is the best example that we don't. Oud is one of those great examples in perfumery. Some people think it smells like fecal, it smells bad, it smells horrible. Some people absolutely love it. Me, I think it smells good, it smells just woody. And I don't think there's anything like wrong with this specific note. Same thing with jasmine. Some people say that jasmine smells like pee, and I don't think so. Like all of this makes it different. We can describe our experience, but in the end, we can never make you feel that experience. And when you're gonna wear a perfume, you're not gonna have the same experience as we do as like fragrance YouTuber. And like anyone, a friend can tell you that he likes some fragrance and you hate it. All tastes are different. Our way we perceive the world and perceive smell is different. All our body is different. We'll react differently to fragrance. So yeah, it's not accurate like he's saying. It's that we won't have the same experience that you will have when you have the fragrance. The only thing we can do is give our experience that will never be yours. The only thing you can do is find YouTubers that seems to have similar experience with some fragrance that you have smelled, and realize that since they have similar experience of what those fragrances are, similar likes, find YouTubers that will have fragrance, and when you say they're good, well, they most likely are going to be good.
No, they're just making it up. They're making it up off the top of their heads. Don't believe them. And I've done it. Well, not that badly. But for me, I will just say To be honest with you, this one's a little bit below average in strength and performance. This one's about average, or this one's pretty strong. That's about as far as you can go. Don't believe all this crud about it lasts 20 hours or 8 hours. I'm angry, guys.
This is also why I give a range. I don't say it lasts that amount of time specifically, unless been wearing multiple times the fragrance, and for some reason it's always the same amount of time. I always give a range.
I am angry at you. I am so angry at you.
So a lot of my viewers, you might have left the video by now. If so,
I've been abandoned. Help me, help me, help me. I've been abandoned.
Yeah, I don't get the joke, but I imagine that if you're a reviewer of his channel, you would understand it. Please put in.
Okay, the next one is age appropriate. This is great for someone of a certain age. Oh, these are the best for summer. These are the best for the seasonal appropriate things. Are a load of crap anyway, because you can wear. What?
Okay, I'm gonna cut it here just to say for the age. I agree. There's no such thing as age appropriate. Even I say something that are like more appropriate for this kind of age, this other age. But in the end, it's really what you enjoy that will be important. But when I go personally toward like it's better for this age group or that other age group, I think it's more about who I would imagine wearing these fragrance. Maybe what I see marketed as fragrance for a certain age group affect me on how I would say some fragrance will fit for a certain age. But I think it's just a way to describe it. In the end, your own judge if that's a criteria that makes sense or not for you.
The hell can't you wear a fresh fragrance in January? You want to go to the office or something? Of course you can wear Chanel Eau de Cologne or some citrus. It's stupid. It's stupid. If you're on summer holiday, maybe in the day, yeah, you probably do need a fresh one. But I would take Naxos by Xerjoff for my evening scent, if on a summer holiday, or something a bit more potent, like here we go, Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. You're quite rich. I would wear that in the. It's bullshit. And then the other thing, spring.
Okay, I always put the summer and winter spectrum that I call on my review. And I agree with him that if you want to wear a fresh scent in winter, there's nothing wrong. I think for the opposite, though, that might not be true. I don't know for the two fragrances that he talked about. I never smelled them. I never tried them, so I don't know how strong they are. So I cannot talk about his own experience of those fragrances. But again, I have a great example for that. And the example is Bentley from an Intense. That once, I don't know, I think I had to do a video review or something like that. I just wanted to smell it or something, or I don't remember. But I sprayed at the back of my hand. It was in summer, and just one spray in the back of my hand was so intense, and when I had to like go to the convenience store, the corner store, and the smell was so intense, I was choking. I had trouble to breathe because the smell was too intense. So there is such thing as fragrance that are not wearable in summer. You need to think about that. I mean, it's just other people. Like, it's not just about not caring about other people. It's also even about yourself. I think if this fragrance is too strong, it's too powerful, you shouldn't be wearing it in summer just because it's too much. Like, it's the same with clothes. If you want to wear a polo shirt, it's made for summer. And if I would review the polo shirt that I'm wearing, I would say it was really good for summer, but it's really bad for winter. And of course, it's really bad for winter because you'll freeze with this. But you can wear a polo shirt in winter anyway. You wear a winter jacket to go outside. But when I will review a winter jacket, I will say it's really great for winter, but it's horrible for summer because you're going to be super hot in summer wearing the winter jacket. But in winter, you'll be good. You'll be warm. It's the same for fragrance. It's about how good it will be more outside, actually. And when you're out in the heat or out in the cold, like, would the fragrance be too intense in summer, or would it be like too weak in winter and no one will even smell it? And even if you wear it for yourself, will you even be able to smell it? This is more what it is, that spectrum. And there are fragrances that are like more like summery with a smell that are great for winter. There are fragrances that are more wintry for the smell that are great for summer. Dark Rebel Rider by John Varvatos doesn't project at all. It's an amazing fragrance for summer. But it's a leathery, really dark fragrance. Nothing you would expect as a summer fragrance for the smell, but the projection is great for summer. I think that's more what it is. It's a projection.
In summer, like there's a big difference between spring and summer. Half these people live in California where it's pretty much summer all year round. Like what? It's just complete crap.
I had enough. Forget it. I had enough of you. I have had enough of you and your antics.
Notes, fragrance. Oh, notes. Okay, fragrance notes. People obviously check on Fragrantica all the notes in the listing, and then basically they tell you that's what they smell. Okay, some people have a little bit of knowledge. They can pick out a few things. But when you get people saying after the third hour the geranium really comes out, you just probably... There may be exceptions, people who've trained at perfumery school, I don't know. But for the most part, it's a big pack of lies. They read the notes. If you wrote that there was a raspberry and apple pie accord in there and made it up and tricked them, they'd read it out and tell you they get it after. They tell you it adds a little fruity, fun, gourmand nuance to any fragrance. You could trick any one of these people, or most of them. It's absolute BS. No way can I smell jasmine amongst 35 other notes half the time. I mean, now and again I can smell it if it's prominent, but I can't smell a hint of coriander in the mid. I can't. I'm lying when I say that. Lies.
Well, me, when I do my review, I spray it on the paper and smell you and directly tell you what I'm smelling. Sometimes I'm smelling stuff that's not in the list, and I'm telling you I smell this. Sometimes there's like 2-3 things that I smell in the whole thing, and I'm telling you. Personally, I think I have a pretty good nose. I don't think I'm like super like amazing that I can like smell every little thing in a fragrance, but I'm pretty good, and for sure I'm below like the average people like easily. But I put a lot of time and effort analyzing fragrance and everything, and that's pretty much why I would hope that fragrance reviewer that really want to be doing this full time, that really put effort into it, will like train their nose a little bit. I know some people won't. Some people, especially when someone is starting, might not have so much knowledge or like experience with smelling fragrance, and they're just kind of discovering it. Maybe some people also just don't care. I don't think that's what's really important. In the end, I think it's really like being honest about it. That's really important. And I agree with him that some people will say that they're smelling this and it's not true. They're just like inventing stuff. And I wouldn't be able to say who lies, who say the truth. But I agree that some people probably are lying about this.
Okay, last but not least, blending. Oh, this one's well blended. I can tell this is well blended. They have no idea what it means. They're all well blended. Otherwise, it'd be a complete disaster, wouldn't it? I mean,
yeah, it's true. It's well blended actually means absolutely, like, it means something, but for what it actually means, it means nothing. It's all blended. It's well blended actually means, at least when I say this, is more that I struggle to figure out the notes are like have any specific note that stand out from the others. This is really what it's well blended mean. It's like there's nothing that stand out.
They have to be blended. What does it even mean? Oh, I made a great fragrance. All the notes were there, but I forgot to blend them well. What are they doing? Baking a cake? Do they have to stir it with the... I mean, yeah, you can screw that up if you don't stir enough or you stir too heavy. You spoil the batter, don't you? It's not... my batter's been spoiled many times. But, the blend... What is blending? Absolutely ridiculous. Guys, let me know what you think. I'm not saying they're bad people. I love all the other YouTubers. I'm saying I'm guilty of this stuff too, but it's better to just give a Katie Puckrick thing and go, hey, this makes me feel like a dapper, gentle, fresh gentleman, fresh and citrusy, uplifting, a little bit spicy, a little bit citrusy, a little bit woody. Don't go on about it for 25 minutes and saying you smell all this other stuff. It's a complete pack of lies. If you want something different, let me know about subscribing to my channel. Might not be a bad idea. Also, why am I wearing this Mexican hat? It's all kicked off with the Mexican fragrance community.
So that's about it. If you want to see the rest of the video, I'm gonna put the link in the description, so be sure to watch this video if you thought it was interesting. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, well, like and share. If you have any thought about is our universe lying to you, write in and comment. I'll be really happy to hear from you. Also, tell me what you think about that kind of video. It's really rare I do those like reaction video. If you enjoyed, write it in the comment. So thanks for watching and see you soon.